Hello everyone! So today is Monday and I got not one, not two, but 3 packages today. And I also made one sale. So these are things I ordered about a week ago. And I don't know if you noticed, but 2 of these are from the Pokemon Center. So, from the Pokemon Center, they were running a deal. A very specific deal. One that I wanted to take part in not once, but 2 times, at least on this run. So you actually were getting a free holiday ornament, and this is the reason that I was in it. So we got special delivery Pikachu. You could only get this card if you ordered $20 worth of merchandise. And it looks like this one is pretty decently set. So what I'm hoping is that I get a few that are actually well-centered that I might be able to sell. And then in terms of what I got, that was worth a total of $20. I bought 6 packs of Guardians Rising. Now, I wasn't sure how they would come. Blisters is okay. I'm not going to open the packs right now. But what I was hoping to get out of this was a complete set of pack arts. I already have. Oh God, I'm mangling these things. I already have 2 that I got out of separate packs. So there's the Ninetales that I need. I have a Tapu Koko here and a, what is his name, Kumomo. So I'm hoping that I can get a little lucky here and get exactly what I need. So I'm looking at the side here to see if I've already got that one. So I've got that one. This one, it looks like him. Yep. Okay, so I got that one too. Let's see, that is Ninetales again. Forgot who exactly it is I'm missing. I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. So that should give me the complete set of pack arts. It's Lycanroc? Yep, Lycanroc. So now that's all 4 pack arts for Guardians Rising. And what I'm doing with these, in order to store them, is I take one of these, a large graded card sleeve. Now, I don't think that those are advertised very correctly. I don't like these very much for most things because they are just too big. Like you could put an entire blister in there and it would be totally fine. So what I do is I put in a this one is a graded not a graded card, a graded card submission sleeve, a card saver. Throw that down in there. Pick which one you want to be up front. I like Lycanroc, to be honest. And we just kind of put those in there. Lycanroc. And bend it down a little bit so that they can all get in there so that they got kind of a flatter bottom. And then we just peel off the sticky. Fold that down. we've got a pack of all 4 pack arts for Guardians Rising. So that's nice. So that's what I got out of that one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other 4 here. There's not a complete set of arts here. You can see that there's a double of Ninetales. But I've got 4 extra there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. But I will do something with them. And so, the other box we got from the Pokemon Center. This one is also Pokemon TCG stuff. But what could it be? We already know that Special Delivery Pikachu's in there. So Special Delivery Pikachu, at the time that I bought it, you know, you just buy $20 worth of stuff and you get Special Delivery Pikachu. So now Special Delivery Pikachu is going for about $100 because he's out of stock. You can't get him anymore. So you can actually see the centering on these. It's just a little different. So this one's got a little more on top than this one does. So it'll be interesting to see once all of mine come in, because I'm expecting to have 5. And then I bought 2 of these double packs that contain Steam Siege and what was the other one? That one's Roaring Skies. I need 3 pack arts for Roaring Skies. I've already got 1, which is the Glade. And you can see that this one's a Glade. Got the little blade there. So that's a repeat, unfortunately. I've already got the 2 Steam Siege. And this was really just the most cost-effective way to try and get the pack art that I needed. These things are like $11 each, which is a terrible price if you're just going from a booster pack's perspective. But, you know, what are you gonna do? But, alright, so that one was more of a bust than the other one. Now, this is the one. This contains a card that I'm very excited to get my hands on. So, let's see if we can open this without destroying that. Alright, so this. Alright, so we have here Full Art, BD. These are taped together, which it's not too bad. I would prefer a team bag, just because then it's easier to actually reuse the top loaders, because I don't like reusing top loaders with Scotch tape on them. But this is fine. There she is. This is what I was after. Rainbow Marnie. Isn't she wonderful? Best girl. And now with that, for now at least, I have all of the US prints of Marnie. Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's so nice. Let's look at that. How is she centered? Maybe a little off top to bottom. Beautiful card. Beautiful. I stand corrected. That might be pretty good. Ow, maybe a little left to right on the back. Honestly, that might be worth sending in. It's very close. And the face, no scratches that I can see. No whitening. It's just got a little not enough on that side. Very frustrating. But honestly, now that I have one, I'm really happy. Because now I have the rainbow to go with the full art. And that just makes me smile. And then I got the Team Yell Grunt and Full Art BD. They were kind of more as like a throw-in. I did pay for them. They weren't quite throw-ins, but they were more of I took them because he had them and I needed them as part of a larger trade. So what did I trade for these? For these, I traded a whole bunch of Heart Gold Soul Silver energies. So this is not actually the energies I traded. So what I traded him was 9 copies of each Heart Gold Soul Silver energy, with the exception of water. Water should be right here. I don't have any water. So I traded him 9 grass, 9 fire, 9 lightning, 9 psychic, 9 fighting, 9 dark, and 9 metal. I think the total amount we agreed to for all of that was about $230-ish. They're not in the best of condition. If you can look, I mean, you can kind of see they're not in the greatest. These are definitely medium play. So if they were near mint, oh, I probably could have doubled my price. But 230 or so, and he gave me Marnie and BB and the Team Yell Grunt, and I was more than happy to do that. That was an excellent trade for me. And then the last item on this particular Monday, I did make one sale. I was able to sell the Full Art B that we opened in our Vivid Voltage booster box opening, that I didn't quite like the centering on, so I decided to go ahead and sell her if I could. My TCG player account is very close to having 7 sales. Once you hit 7 sales, you actually can upgrade your account so that you can have more inventory. And that is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get so that I have more inventory slots so that I can use TCG player a little more effectively. But that's all for today. Thanks. Hello everyone. So I have 3 things to show you today. So first is a sale. I was able to sell the last of my Call of Legends foil energy, promo energy. Was able to get 65 a piece for those. So I'm glad to finally have those worked through. So now I have the value from those. Then I received this big package in the mail. I do know what this is. So this, while big, wasn't very expensive, and I'm not happy with what was packaged. There are loose cards just bouncing around and a bubble mailer. I don't like that. Please secure the cards. Looks like he did, but they came out. Overfilled the team bags. Little baggies, that what these are. Alright, well, I guess only the one came loose, and of course it's the one with all the rares. That's why you shouldn't overfill them like that. Great. Well, they're in varying condition, but we have a couple of Diamond and Pearl era. Oh yeah, look at that. That's awful. Alright. We do have Diamond and Pearl era stuff. Alright, some of this is good. Okay, alright. That's alright. Okay. Some of this is good, some of it's not that great. I did pay for it knowing that's a Worlds card. Worlds Steam Deck card. But, you know, how picky can we get? I think I paid a total of $50 for all of this. As you can see, reverse hollows are so finicky from this era because they just got damaged so easily. No, I don't mean to be doing them off camera. But yeah, some of them are good, some of them are not. You know, how picky do you want to be? Well, I don't know. But I can at least take out some of the ones that are super stuffed. So about 50% of the rares, but he did say that most of the commons and uncommons should be in near mint condition or something like that. And he said about half of it is from Diamond and Pearl itself. And that looks to be true. Lots of repeats, which is okay. I expected that. It's not a big deal. Kind of par for the course. So it's actually... And these don't look too bad. These look like they're in pretty good condition. Probably because mostly they were just sitting in a box waiting to change hands. Yeah, some of these are... Yeah, look at that one. Yeah. But, you know. Alright, that's not too bad. Alright, so I will finish going through all of these later. Oh, yeah, we'll go with this one. Maybe this is more interesting stuff. Okay. Ooh, alright. We got some more reverse hollows in here. Lots of trainers. I like trainers. I do need a lot of trainers from this era. Maybe we can get lucky and get the Roseannes. Sorry, I knocked my camera around a little bit. Let's see, any supporters in here? Because that would just be awesome. So many potions. Energy Search. Pokedex. Plus power. Ow. And nothing really good. Let's see. Alright. We'll go ahead and we'll set those aside for now. Okay. So the last thing is another receipt from the Pokemon Center. You have to forgive me for how big this is and that I'm opening it off camera, but this is something that I actually ordered what do you think, a month ago, or was it a month and a half ago? I think I ordered this back in September because they did a pre-order for Champion's Path, and I was able to get 2. So what I'm gonna do with these, one is going into my collection, and it will probably become a part of my background again, and then I'm going to open the other one. I've decided to go ahead and do an opening for that one. And I'm going to open it along with this Zamazenta tin that I got from GameStop. GameStop was doing a sale on those. I think they were 18 and some change, and you get 5 booster packs, which is pretty nice. You get 5 booster packs, and that's pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing, but you know, it's something. So, we'll have 15 packs to open for the channel. So, that is all for today. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday, and the mail did come. I got another package from the Pokemon Center, and I also got 2 letters in the mail. Both of them are trades. They were done playing with Emerald. And I did one trade in person with my friend. He had some cards that I needed, and I will get into that in just a minute. So first, we're going to do Pokemon Center package. So this was deal number 3 that I did with the Pokemon Center to get my hands on a couple of copies of Special Delivery Pikachu. So let's see what they sent us. They sent us packaging material. Take out the packing list, which has information on it. So we got a t-shirt. And then I got, of course, Special Delivery Pikachu and the ornament. The ornament is, it's a nice little throw-in, but it's not what we're after. This Pikachu does not appear to be very well centered. He's not good enough on the bottom there. So that's another bust. So, but we got at least one that I can send in so far out of 3. So we are 1 for 3. But what can you do? So there's that. All right. So the first trade I want to go over is the one I did with my friend. So he had 5 cards I needed. So he traded me Absol Prime, Darkrai, and Cresselia Legend from Triumphant. These are the 2-piece art cards from the Hard Gold Soul Silver era. These were very short-lived because people did not like the 2-card thing, but the art is so nice. Look at that. You don't see Pokemon drawn like that very often. Just how creepy and kind of gangly Darkrai is, and then how Cresselia seems to be made of this kind of light. It's just, I think this is a fantastic art style, and I am sad to see that it did not go on in some form. I really wish that it did. And then he also gave me Kyogre and Groudon Legend. These are from Undaunted. Very beautiful cards. I love this art. The water and the lava and the clashing, just like in the game. I mean, it's beautiful. I love this art. It's so nice, and I'm so sad that it did not get to live on in some capacity, because it's just such a unique art style. It's kind of disappointing, but what can you do? People just didn't like the two-piece aspect of it. And I did remember playing only 1 legend, or 2 legends really saw play, and they were Rayquaza, Deoxys, and Entei Raikou. They had some interesting combos that you could do, but getting them into play was so hard because you had to have both pieces in your hand to then play them down. And it was just kind of weird. They didn't count as basics. It was really weird. So, anyhow, okay. So, this trade, I'm gonna be careful. These letters, it's a little tougher. Might have just cut my mat a little bit. Okay, so there we go. All right. Okay, that looks pretty nice. How they're wrapped up in that. Let's see. So there's no writing on the paper. There's nothing to see there. And here we got the missing Copperajah from Sword and Shield, which regrettably I think I just bought a copy of accidentally, forgetting that this was coming in. TCG Player was doing a sale yesterday, and I might have been a little overzealous with getting him, but I also got Lucario V from this seller. Now, I did look at some pictures beforehand, and this centering looks really good. Oh yeah, that's really well centered. Oh shoot, that's a really well centered card. All right, so let's put him in a penny sleeve. So that's at least one card I can for sure enter into my collection. All right, Copperajah. I don't care as much about the centering on just regular holos from the new sets. They just kind of are what they are. Not gonna be a stickler on those. Because at that point, it just feels like an exercise in futility. Like, I will be rejecting so many cards. And here, there should be some base set cards. So we got Electrode, Regular Ring, a super off-center Weedle. Look at that. That's pretty bad. But that's fine either way. He is probably the bottom part of near mint, maybe touching light play. Electrode, much better condition. And then I also got a Porygon base. Porygon, surprisingly, is like a $3 or $4 card. You can see a little bit, he's more probably light play, which is fine. For my base set, I'm just trying to get a light play complete set. I'm not too picky about that. So for those 5 cards, I am trading him this Zapdos Nintendo Black Star promo and this Hollow Electrode, which I graded as medium play, PSA 4.5 if you were to send it in, at least so I think. And you know, honestly, look, I mean, you got a lot of silvering, you got like some blemished there. It's well loved. It was probably played at some point, but what can you do? But he did accept it, so he decided that those were good enough for his collection, and I was very upfront about this card and the problems I felt it had. So there's that. And then the second one that we have here, this one's a little easier to shift to the bottom there, which is fine so long as everything is protected. So here we've got 2 top loaders sandwiched together a little. It looks like, I'm pretty sure this trade was for only 2 cards. I think it's weird that he has them like this. Don't need to send 2 top loaders, but okay, it's fine. Alright, so here we have a Houndoom V full art and a Rhyperior V full art. These are 2 of the cards that I am still trying to get from my Darkness Ablaze complete set. Looks like it came out of the sleeve a little bit. That's fine. We are taking it out anyhow. Now, I did check the centering on this one in the pictures, and this one does not quite look like I paid close enough attention to it. Yeah, I don't think that that's quite gonna do it for me, so that one's probably gonna go back into my trade binder as a card I'm gonna try and trade back. And this is just the process you kind of have to go through in order to get cards that are centered enough that you feel comfortable holding on to them, to try to send a PSA to fish for a 10, and even if you send in a card that you think is perfectly centered, you may not necessarily get it. So, I mean, that's just kind of the downside of it. You know, Houndoom here, he's looking pretty close. You can just see you got a little bit too much there compared to the top. I'm not sure what I was thinking. I must have just been looking at left or right, because it's so hard just off the left to right, and honestly, I'm not sure that this makes it either. Which, you know, it's a little disappointing for me, but it's not that big a deal. So for this one, because at the end of the day, they're 2 cards, they're both full arts, so they will always have some value just by the fact they're full arts. So he traded for these 4 cards. He wanted my Heart Gold Soul Silver Clefable and Shuckle, Clefable and Shuckle, Porygon Heart Gold Soul Silver Black Star promo, and the Galarian Surfetched that I believe I traded for this one. I don't think I opened one. I do not think I opened one from Vivid Voltage. But that's just neither here nor there. But yeah. So those for those. I think that this trade ended up being just a little lopsided for him, but you know, sometimes Sometimes you win, sometimes you give a little bit. That's just the way it is. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know by giving this one a like. If you would like to see more of my collecting journey, be sure to subscribe. May your trades be favorable and your boosters be bountiful.